So the thing about George Washington High School in the Richmond district of San Francisco, California, is that we have a jaw-dropping view of the Golden Gate Bridge from our campus. As a matter of fact, George Washington High School is one of the larger capacity high schools in San Francisco, and many other schools, including the middle school across the street, use our campus, use our facilities to have their graduation, specifically our football field, because there aren't very many places in San Francisco that can fit that number of people. And again, we have that gorgeous, jaw-dropping view of the Golden Gate Bridge. Now here's the deal. If you know anything about San Francisco, you know that the weather has a mind of its own. And the thing is, for as long as I can remember, we get to see the Golden Gate Bridge on graduation day. Sometimes it happens, couple hours, 3 hours before the ceremony. The year I graduated, the fog parted ways 1 hour before the ceremony started. The sun is like right there on top. The fog was on the bottom of the bridge. It looked like the bridge was floating on mid-air. It was the best graduation present ever. So the other thing that I should probably add at this point is that I think I have already said this, but if not, my name at the time is legally Abraham Fernando Curry. I did not legally change my name to Eric Abraham Curry until about 2 years after this. Year and a half, 2 years after this. Once I was already a resident of Los Angeles. However, my family, specifically my father, did not accept my name. If you're familiar with the Bible, I was Abraham, my brother's Isaac, other brother's Stevie, which is really his middle name because, I don't want to spell out my family's Steve, but if you know the Bible lineage, we were all given biblical names from that same family. Sister Sarai, which was Sarah's name before it was changed to Sarah. So anyway, I became Eric in about the 8th grade, but my parents, again, never accepted it, and I'm a stubborn kid. I'm a Taurus. You're not going to tell me what to do. It's my name. It's what I get to be called. So my homeroom teacher knew to call me and to announce my name as Eric Abraham Curry, as I wanted. However, I added the Abraham right before the ceremony started, because at first I told him just to say Eric Curry. And I remember doing the same thing to get my diploma changed as well, because I knew I was going to go through with the legal name change once I was able to do that. Because you also have to remember, I turned 18 maybe a week before I graduated. I do remember that the ceremony took place at the end of May, and Taurus, I turned 18 middle of May, right? So I had my acceptance to UCLA and I had still not turned 18 yet. So that was the ceremony. Just a beautiful sun-filled day. Actually, I'll never forget that when we were walking back, leaving the football field with our class, what normally happens is that the General Service Society that, like I mentioned, I was a part of, obviously not this time, I'm graduating, bitch. But normally what they'll do is they will form a human chain because the parents are so anxious to see the graduates and they have to actually get off the field and get to their spot. So they'll form a human chain to literally prevent the parents. And I just remember my 2 youngest siblings, both ran onto the field and I gave them, I scooped them up and I gave them both a big hug because, again, I'm the oldest. I'm the first one to graduate, right? And I just remember my AP geometry teacher from freshman year, AP honors, I remember she told me afterwards that she wiped a couple tears away seeing that. So that was my high school graduation. We went to a restaurant afterwards with my family. And we had a graduation dinner at our church, 24th and Valencia in the Mission District. At the time, that was Bethel Christian Church. I believe it's now Reality Church. But that was a church that we grew up going to, that I grew up going to. And my family got special catering, which was really nice. and special because my family's not super wealthy. And normally it's a ceremony that's done for all the graduates, but it was very obvious that I was the one being mainly honored that night. And I'm not gonna lie, it made me feel really special. Here's the other thing. Because I was such a good hustler for prom, and I not only earned a free tux by, I think I had to give away 15 discount tickets to other people going to prom. I know that. Anyway, so Men's Warehouse has a promotion every prom season where if you recommend enough people and they get their tux rentals through Men's Warehouse, and you get a free tux. The thing is, most people don't go the extra mile because you also get a free suit on top of the free tux. So if you go the extra mile, I don't know how, again, I don't remember the details of the promotion, but y'all know I'm a hustler. So not only did I get the free tux rental, I also got the free suit. I still have the free suit, and I wore the suit to the graduation dinner at church. So that was that. I do remember feeling so special and feeling so honored, but then I also remember the night before I was meant to leave for UCLA because I had been accepted into a program called the Freshman Summer Program, FSP for short, offered by the Academic Advancement Program at UCLA, AAP for short. And so in other words, I got to campus about 6 weeks before the rest of the freshman class joined us. And some of my best memories from my freshman year are from the Freshman Summer Program. Some of the closest friends that I made during that. However, I have not made it to UCLA yet. So that's a story of its own that I will begin telling in the next video.